Hey, good afternoon. This is Bob from Trade Genius. Once again, enjoying the beautiful weather here in Southern California. But it looks like we're going to get some rain next week for Thanksgiving. So, pretty thankful for that. Pardon the pun. We'll see. We always are at the tail end of this down here, but it should be nice to get some nice weather. Really cool today too. Hey, before I get into my conversation with you, I just want to let you know about the market here. We went ahead and closed our natural gas long, had a nice pop this morning. We knew it was weather related, didn't hold, and so we took our profit, and now we're just going to wait. And the thing about natural gas this year, it's always going to be weather related. So we follow the weather very, very closely. It's kind of something I'm really interested personally, and especially what I think is going to happen strategically with the climate, and it's consistently just going to continue to pay us. And so, we had a trade today that, we were on a stock called Boyle, bought it low 11s. We closed it at 12:30 area. And so that was a great trade for all of our subscribers. And mixed bag with the metals and miners. We took some trades. Some of our people stayed in. I closed out and, made some nice trades with SLW and with GDX. So, the market's just going to be really, really choppy and up and down for, I think, the next 3 to 4 weeks with the Fed and with these bonds and with the rotation and what Trump's going to do or not going to do. So, but anyway, but what I wanted to talk about was you know, yesterday I talked about, Soros and all that stuff. But, the Democrats have correctly identified that they lost control of the message. And for them, they think it's all about controlling the message, not what the message is. And if they think they can, just like Himmler said, if you lie enough to people and you make the lie big enough, people will tend to believe it. And we see it. I mean, people are the most naive people in the world. I just sit there and just scratch my head constantly like, you believe that? Where'd you hear that from? What's your data set? And they don't really care about it. It's emotional. It's been told to them. Their friends believe it, so therefore they're going to have to believe it too. But now what they did was they know that they lost control of the main media. People don't even watch it anymore. And they know it's the alternative media that they're going to go after. And they've been putting a lot of pressure on Facebook and on Google. And those people live in the echo chamber of the liberal San Francisco Peninsula. And so Zuckerberg and I'm not sure who at Google basically said, hey, we're simply not going to pay these people anymore that deliver this news. And these people make their living on the ad revenue that they get from the fly, and the ad revenue they get from the people who watch and buy the products. And so they think that's going to stop people. And so that's one of the phases that they're going to do here with the we're going to do provocations, and now we're going to try to shut down the people's ability to get the news. And it's going to ultimately fail because truth always finds a way. It's like water; it's going to find its way through the cracks. But I just want people to know that, and as you get the word out, if you follow any of these things, whether you believe this stuff or not, I'm not a big conspiracy guy myself. I kind of enjoy what people come up with, but what was interesting to me is 5 years ago, if you said to me that some of these things are happening and off my property, and now I'm like, wow. So for Facebook and Google to say, well, this news isn't real, well, who are they to judge? It is real. You just don't want people to know it's happening. And so I want people to be aware of this is phase 2 of the multi-prong approach. They're gonna try to intimidate you, and then they're gonna try to cut your access off. They're gonna try to defund the people who are delivering the news. And then the other thing too is I didn't know that nationalism now is a crime. So the big thing with the left now is they call people that are on the right edge of the spectrum. They call them, it's a dirty word. They call you white supremacist nationalists, and as opposed to what? A globalist. I'm not, going to be under the control of another nation. So, It's just really fascinating, and the bedfellows that are coming from it are really interesting. So you have the Anti Defamation League, okay, that is absolutely apoplectic here of Steve Bannon, because he basically kicked their butt at Breitbart News, and he's calling this guy an anti-Semite. And then Donald Trump, his children all married Jewish people, I believe, and if grandchildren, then some of them are Jewish based on how the hereditary laws work. So Donald Trump's going to hire his most cherished advisor, his kids. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And somebody needs to explain to me what's this fetish with the progressives that believe in basically no sexual barriers whatsoever, in bed with the Muslims who believe that you do any of this stuff, you should be killed. But they seem to be bedfellows. They in Europe they're together, in the U.S. they're together. You got Karen, you got ADL together, but over in the Middle East they would kill each other. And so it just tells you there's more to this. And I don't know if it's if the progressives think that maybe they're the Antichrist or something, and the false prophets, the Muslims, and they think they can control them. I don't know where they're getting their story from. But it's just really, which is really odd and weird to me. And so of where the attacks are coming from. They're trying to delegitimize Trump's people. They're trying to bring another word into the lexicon of why you are illegitimate as a citizen of this country. They're trying to cut off the funding of the people who are delivering you the news. They're trying to cut off the news, and then they're trying to intimidate you through voter intimidation, such as like what the dude from Grubhub did, and this other dude that threatened Trump with a sniper rifle, and I guess another guy, they did it, and they arrested him. So we have to be vigilant. We used to be the passive right because we work and we do other things, and we don't have time for this garbage. But now they basically don't view us as equal citizens of this country, and I think we need to be a lot more aggressive because these are bullies, and so they're gonna fold. And so you got to keep at them, have courage, and just keep at them. Anyways, Bob and Trade Genius, I put a video out on market update. Some interesting days ahead coming up with the market, and I'll try to bring them to you as I learn about them. Thanks a lot, and have a great day. Bye-bye.